Siri, give me directions to IKEA.
One option is IKEA about 6.2 miles to your east on South Avalon Boulevard in Carson, which averages 3.0 stars according to Yelp. It's open today from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Is that the one you want?
Yep. Yes.
The next one is IKEA.
No.
About 23 miles to your north,
Siri.
and it gets 2.5 stars. It's open today from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Does that one sound good?
No.
The next one is IKEA on South Coast Drive, Costa Mesa, about 28 miles to your east.
Alright, you guys, hey. So as you may have guessed, we are going to IKEA today. I ordered a cabinet that I've been wanting for like 3 years. I've been wanting this cabinet, and I actually, so basically since I moved into the house, my new house, newish, it's not new, it's been like 3 years, but ever since I moved here, I have been wanting this cabinet, and I kind of decided that I would get it once I got like moved in, like once I got everything in its right place and figured out like which pieces of furniture I was going to keep and which ones I was going to get rid of, because my new house, it's like kind of a weird shape, and because all of my furniture was like bought from my old house, like some of it doesn't really work, but I mean, I'm trying to...
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
But I mean, I'm trying to make it work anyway. So anyway, I decided that I would get this cabinet once I got everything pretty much finished. And it's been 3 years and I still don't feel like I'm fully moved in. So, but I will insert a picture of like what I'm trying to find a solution for right now. Prior to my move, I bought some big like Rubbermaid kind of containers, and I wanted some like big sturdy ones, and I was like, they can help, I can use them to like for the moving process and then also for storage later. But then the problem is they are very big and bulky, the containers that I picked out, and they don't fit in any of my closets. So I've kind of had 2 of them stacked up in my dining room area, and it doesn't look great. It doesn't look good. And right now they're kind of full of things that I want to either sell, well pretty much sell, like things I want to list on Depop and stuff like that, and then if they don't sell then I'll probably donate them. But I haven't even listed most of them. I kind of just put them in the boxes and tucked them away and they became invisible. So I'll also like insert a photo of the cabinet that I'm getting so you guys will know what the heck I'm talking about. It's meant to be a cabinet, kind of like a display case kind of situation. And I don't think this is where I want it to be permanently. I think it's going to be a little bit too big for the space I'm going to put it in right now. But I figured for the time being I can use it for storage for my online sales stuff. Even though that's not really what it's meant for, and it's probably not going to look great. But I figured that having it there in a glass case, like staring at me, will be more motivation to get rid of it sooner. Plus, the sooner I like sell some of this stuff, the sooner I can use the cabinet for what it's meant for, which is for like display my trinkets. So anyway, I ordered this cabinet online this morning for store pickup, and I'm kind of excited that I was actually able to get it because, like I said, I've wanted this cabinet for a long time. Last week was when I kind of got this plan in my head that I was going to use it for this, and I was like, okay, after I get paid at the end of the week, I'm going to order it online, because at the time they didn't even have it for store pickup. The only way you could get it was to
in
have
1 mile, turn left to merge onto I-405 South.
The only way you could get it was to have it shipped, which kind of was stinky because the shipping was like 50 bucks. The cabinet itself is like 160. But I got kind of nervous because it used to come in 4 colors. It came in like a cream color, dark gray, light blue, and light green. And right now they only have it in the gray and the green, and to me that made me think that maybe they're going to discontinue it, or it could be that they are just like reducing the manufacturing of it right now because of the pandemic. Maybe they're making, I don't know, limited quantities of things, and maybe this was like a low priority item. People won't have something to display their collectibles, like that's not as much of a necessity as maybe some other IKEA products. So anyway, last week I decided that even if I had to pay the $50 shipping, I would get it shipped to me because I didn't want to miss it if it went out of stock, if it was discontinued. So then this week I went online to see if I could have it shipped to me, and it said that delivery wasn't available, and then it said to check store pickup, and the nearest place that I could do store pickup was Las Vegas, which is like 4 hours away. And I know that it's 4 hours away because I literally looked it up, because I briefly considered it. I was like, I could go pick it up in Las Vegas, have lunch or something, come back the same day. It would probably still be a little bit cheaper than paying for shipping, and I would get a nice little road trip out of it, and I would get lunch. But then I decided that was probably not the most practical thing to do, so I figured I would keep checking online and see if it became available. And it was like touch and go. Like, it would change like hourly. Sometimes it would be available for store pickup, but it was like I had to get it that day and I wasn't able to. Sometimes it would go back to where I could have it delivered for 50 bucks, but I was like, well, if it's going to be available for store pickup, then I would rather do that. So I've been like watching, like babysitting this listing for like the past 48 hours, and I was hoping that I could come and get it today. And it did become available this morning, so that's what I'm doing now, going to get it today. I'm also going to probably get a couple of other things, like I need a new doormat for my back patio, and what else did I need? Oh, I want a little, like, a tray for like my coffee accessories, because like my coffee grinder and the little scooper and stuff, they're leaving little trails of coffee dust on top of my microwave. That's where I'm storing them, and I want a little tray to put underneath them. I mean, they'll still get coffee dust on the tray, but at least it'll be easier to clean up. So I think that's it for IKEA. I did want to say just briefly about the Haunting of Bly Manor. I finished it this morning, and don't worry, I'm not going to give any spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, you don't need to skip this part or anything. I will keep it brief. But I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I was going to. My favorite episodes were episode 5 and 8. And again, I'm not going to say why I like those episodes because I don't want to give any spoilers, but if you like those episodes too, let me know in the comments. I thought they were excellent. And I did end up liking the show. I think the reason I didn't like it at first is because there wasn't enough like character development in the beginning, and it was hard for me to feel like attached to the characters or invested. It was like, I don't even know who you are. Why am I supposed to care about you? I don't care what happens in the story. And then episode 5 was when it kind of went a little more in depth, and I became a little more attached and invested. Also, did anyone else think it was weird? And this isn't a spoiler because it literally happens in the first like 5 minutes of the series. But did anyone else think it was weird that the narrator basically sits down at this person's wedding and decides to tell a 9 hours long ghost story?
In 2.9 miles, take exit 35 toward Avalon Boulevard and Carson.
Like, I can't decide if I like that energy or hate it. Like, if that happened at my wedding, would I love that person or be really pissed at them? Like, I think I would be down with it, but it also kind of gave me flashbacks for like all those moments where you get stuck in a conversation with someone who's telling you a story that you do not care about, and like your body language is telling them like, please stop talking, and they just keep going and going and won't shut up. Sometimes I feel like that's what I do on my YouTube channel. I just keep talking and talking, and all you can do is click out of the video, hit the dislike button. So I guess it's not nearly as bad as if I was doing it in person. I don't do it in person. Don't worry, I'm not one of those people. I don't think. I hope I'm not. Anyway, I am about 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from IKEA now, and I think I'm hoping that I'm going to go home and put this cabinet together today, because I have a bad habit of picking up IKEA projects and then not actually following through. Oh, which reminds me, I actually have a pre-existing IKEA project that I'm hoping I can also finish this week, because I started putting a desk together, and I've had this desk for like a year. I bought it, I put the box away in my house, and I never really started assembling it, mainly because I didn't know if I wanted it to go in my spare bedroom, which would be my office, or if I wanted to do like a combo bedroom / office and then get a roommate. like in which case I wouldn't want to put anything in the spare bedroom because I wanted it to be open for this potential roommate. And so eventually I decided I would just put it in my bedroom, and even if I decide to use the other bedroom as an office or whatever, like it would be nice to have this desk. I could use it as like a TV table or a vanity or something. Like it works in the bedroom regardless of what happens in the other room, is what I'm trying to say. So I finally started putting it together, and then I got stuck because the side like leg, and I recorded a vlog about this, but I haven't posted it yet because the desk is still not finished, and I figured it was going to be like a big reveal video for when I finally finished it, but then I never finished it. So the side leg thing of the desk was like, I couldn't get, it had those little circle thingies that go into the screw, and I couldn't get them to like lock, and so the side of the desk is just like wobbly, and I mean it would stand, but I wouldn't put anything on it, like, or I would be nervous if my cats like jumped on it or something. Ideally I would like to have an iMac or some kind of desktop computer to put on there, and how it was like, I was like, I don't want to put anything valuable on here because this thing could potentially collapse. So eventually my dad came over and fixed that part of it, but then I realized I was missing 3 screws that I need to attach the other leg. So I've been trying to call IKEA. I've been trying to call their customer service, and it's like there's, you know, one of those automated messages like press whatever number if you're this person, if you need this, press this number or whatever, and then by the time you're like 2 minutes into the automated like number thing, it's like, we're sorry, due to increased call volume, we're not taking phone calls right now. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me that at the beginning of this menu? Why are you putting me through all these hoops every time I call? So I've called several times, and every time that happens. So finally today I tweeted at them, and that worked a little bit better. They told me to bring my receipt or my proof of purchase, and that they would help me in person at the store. But I bought this thing months ago. I don't have the receipt anymore, so I'm bringing the instruction manual, and I'm hoping that they can hook me up with I just need 3 screws. Like, I mean, I don't think anyone would like lie about this. Like if you, I mean, obviously I bought this desk and I need the 3, I mean the parts, the screws are specific to IKEA items, which is why I need to get this from IKEA. So I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to screw IKEA out of these screws for my own personal use. Like, it's for the desk that I bought. There's no other reason I would need it. So it seems a little bit silly to require a proof of purchase. Plus these screws probably cost like a penny each. Like what, come on. So I brought my instruction manual, and I'm hoping that I can just show them that and the parts that I need, the number, and they can fix it for me. Anyway, tonight when I get home, or this afternoon, it's like almost 3 o'clock. So I'm hoping this afternoon when I get home, I can finish the cabinet that I'm buying today. I'll probably get some takeout or something, or maybe...
Use the right lane to take exit 35 toward Avalon Boulevard in Carson.
I'll probably get some takeout or something. That'll be like my positive reinforcement for getting this project done. And the other thing is, I don't have another video.
Take the exit, then turn left onto Stadium Way toward Avalon Boulevard.
I don't have another video planned for today, so like I'm hoping that I can finish this project, edit this video,
and then... At the light, use the left lane to turn onto Stadium Way toward Avalon Boulevard.
I'm hoping that I can finish this video and edit it today and post it.
Turn left, then turn left onto South Ave.
Oh great, now we're in the dark. I'm hoping that I can finish this cabinet, film this video, edit the video, post it today, and obviously I need to finish the cabinet in order to do that. So that will be my double positive reinforcement. I get takeout and I get to post my video. Okay, I'm pulling into the IKEA parking lot now. I also realized I'm not sure if what I signed up for is like a curbside pickup thing, but I'm really hoping it is, because the last time I bought IKEA furniture. Like, I almost couldn't get it into my car by myself. Like, I have a hatchback, I have a Honda Fit, and I didn't really think about having to shove like a heavy piece of furniture like at an upward angle into the back, and I almost couldn't do it. Also, unloading it at home, I have a slanted driveway, and trying to unload this huge heavy piece of furniture was like not the funnest thing to do, but I did it. Okay, we are at IKEA now. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm done with IKEA. I got the stuff. I had to load it myself, which was difficult. Yeah, they had signs posted that like people will help you load stuff into your car, but then they emailed me and said that was not the case. What else? I'm gonna get on the road and then I will talk to you. Mostly I just want to turn the AC on. Alright, let's squeal out of here. Destination. Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna cross this way. You're just crossing all in front of me. That's wonderful. Oh, please don't brake while I'm driving. So I think, so one of those boxes back there is labeled fragile, and I'm pretty sure it's just the glass panels that go into the cabinet, and I'm very nervous. I'm very worried for them right now. Anyway, gosh, I feel like the lighting is terrible right now and I should maybe save this for later, but I'll make it quick. So I think for the very first time in IKEA history, I went and I purchased the items that I was looking for and I left. I didn't buy anything extra. I didn't look at every single item in the store. I feel like that's kind of like a pandemic development. I feel like I'm just less likely to browse and like waste time in a store. I just go and get what I came for and then I'm out. So they didn't have the little tray that I was looking for, but they had, it's the same item but just a different pattern. I wanted one that had like colorful birds on it, but they didn't have those right now. I think it's like a seasonal thing because they had two with like gourds on them. One was just like seasonal gourds and one was like a pumpkin print. And I think the birds are probably more like spring, summer. So I ended up getting one that was basically the same thing, and I'll show it to you. It was like just plain, it was like black with like spots on it. And then I got the doormat that I wanted, and I feel like I was more excited about it when I saw it online, but it's like these colorful dots, like it looks like a little disco dance floor or something. And if I end up deciding I don't like it on the side of the house that I need it for, there's another door on the other side of the house that doesn't have a doormat, so I could like put it over there and that would be fine. So I'll decide how I feel about it once I put it down. Speaking, oh god, the lighting is, this is the worst. Speaking of when I get home, I also remembered that the debate is tonight, so I think I'm gonna do two of the most, it's not a debate, it's a town hall. And I just had that discussion with Google because I was like, hey Google, when is the debate tonight? And it said the debate tonight is canceled. And I was like, oh, hey Google, when is the town hall tonight? And then they told me what time it is. Like, you know what I meant, you know what I meant. Anyway, so I guess I'm gonna be doing two of the most frustrating things that I will ever do simultaneously: watching the town hall and putting together an IKEA furniture. And like, I feel like Joe Biden's town hall is gonna go fine. I am curious about the Trump town hall, but I also don't want to contribute to watching it. I feel like I can probably just read about it later, but part of me wants to watch it in the same way that I wanted to watch Tiger King. Oh, speaking of things to watch on Netflix, there's something else that I forgot to mention / ask you guys earlier when I was talking about Bly Manor. I wanted to ask you, I am gonna probably take a break from Netflix. I think my billing cycle is up in like a week or two. and I think I'm gonna cancel it for a little while and switch back to Hulu when the fall shows start, which really the only shows that I watch are like This Is Us and Grey's Anatomy, and I'll probably watch SNL, but like I still haven't watched the episode from last week. Last week was the first episode, right? Yeah, I still haven't watched it. But yeah, basically I'm wondering, is there anything on Netflix that you think I should watch before I cancel it? I feel like this is a confusing question because you don't know what I've already watched. So just assume that I haven't watched anything. I've watched Ratched, and I've watched Bly Manor, and I think that's about it. Like since Tiger King, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I'm gonna sign off now, and I will see you when I get home because I feel like this lighting is gonna be really annoying to look at. So I will talk to you when I get home. Hi, hello. Hi, so I am home now, as you can see. Sorry about the ring light glare in my glasses. I had a cat hair stuck in my eye for like 24 hours yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it's gone. My eye feels better now, but I'm still a little bit scared to put my contacts in, so we're not going to do that. Maybe tomorrow. I think we'll be okay tomorrow. So I am home. I'm making dinner. Dinner is being made by my appliances in the kitchen. It's like almost 6:30 now, and I don't think this cabinet is gonna get made today. I know I promised myself and I promised you like it was some kind of accountability that it was gonna get made today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like it might. It still could. Like I had an afternoon coffee today, and I feel like I'm not gonna sleep tonight unless I give myself some kind of project to do before bed. So maybe it'll still happen. But at the latest it should happen by tomorrow morning, so maybe there will be a part 2 to this video. But honestly, I was just pretty exhausted just from the experience of going to IKEA, and like as I was driving home I was like, man, I still gotta put this thing together. So I'm gonna give myself a little break tonight. I think I'm gonna watch a movie. I've been trying to watch something, just something fun to relax like every night or every couple nights, and I think it is and I think that's a good plan. I think it's been good to separate the regular doing nothing time of being in quarantine versus like my leisurely doing nothing time, which is like, or I guess we should say intentional doing nothing time, like putting something on Netflix and just relaxing and unwinding. So after a full day of doing nothing, I'm gonna just do nothing on purpose. Anyway, I also missed the town hall thing tonight that I wanted to watch, but I'm sure I will get caught up today or tomorrow. I didn't see like a ton of posts on Facebook about it. I feel like being that it was separate, there wasn't as much controversy and conflict, but I'm sure there will be. I'm sure I will see it. Anyway, I feel like I have to talk at this weird angle because of this stinking glare. I'm going to end this video now and hopefully edit it and post it tonight. So I will see you in the next vlog tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have some new furniture. Oh, I was also, I don't think I mentioned this before, but I was able to get the screws. Last time I had missing parts, they actually had to send them to me in the mail, and I kind of expected that that might happen again today, but they were able to just give them to me because they had them in stock. So I should by tomorrow not only have one new IKEA furniture, but 2. So somebody hold me to that. If you don't see me with some new stuff tomorrow, then call me out. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.